And furthermore, while I'm on a roll, why and how is perfectionism harming our environment? Why don't we talk about perfectionism as it relates to our environment? Why aren't we talking about that every day in our lives? Why aren't we talking about the value of imperfection and what comes with that? What is the value of imperfection? What is the value of not making everything uniform and perfect? And like, is there value in that? Is there inherent value in imperfection? Does perfection exist? Yes, everything in nature is perfection, is it not? Is that a wild thing to say, that everything that exists is perfect exactly as it is? Is that a wild thing to say? I don't know if that's a wild thing to say, because I think everything is perfect. Nature, everything out there is perfect. It is our projection and our disconnection that is causing the imperfections. It's our disconnection from imperfection that's causing the perfectionism. Get out, Carter. Out of the kitchen. It is our disconnection from imperfection that is causing the contagion of perfection. I think sometimes we don't even know that our subconscious mind, because of the programming, like in the grocery store, this is of lesser value because it's not as round. This is of lesser value because it's not as red. This is of lesser value because its shape is not pleasing to my eye. Why are we putting lesser value on things that grow as they are? Why are we putting less value on things that are just being as they are? Why are we putting less value on bodies as they are? On talents, on skills, on just human beings as they are? What if people were inherently valuable as they are? What if they didn't actually need to do anything else? They didn't need to lose weight. They don't need to go upgrade. They don't need to do 25 more volunteer hours. They don't need to whatever. Put in whatever. What if right now we're all okay as we are? What if we're all okay as we are? What if we don't need to listen to the next podcast? What if the answers, this is radical. What if the answers are actually already within us, and what's happening out there is drawing, the attention economy is drawing us there? Our central nervous system, our non-conscious mind, it is seeking, and if you don't know who you are, the world's going to tell you. So if you don't know you're already perfect as you are right now and worthy of love and belonging, guess what the world's going to tell you? That you're not. So you need to go buy some face cream because look, I have wrinkles. Look, I have to go dye my hair. I have to go on a holiday every year down south to keep up with the Joneses. I need to do all of these things, and I don't think it's true. I really don't think any of that is true, and I do think people have all the answers. The answers they need are already within them. It's not just a cheesy thing to say. It's actually real. I've worked with people for 30 years in different capacities, and the leaks are making my eyes leak. I've worked with people for over 30 years, and I know that people have the answers within them. They come seeking answers from me, And of course, as a good therapist, I don't give people answers, because I know my answer is not their answer. Why would I give them my answer? So many people are out there trying to give people answers, and the answers are within others. We're supposed to be giving people reflections of themselves, to look in the mirror, to listen to the body, to tune into the signals, to slow down, to tune into the signals. If we're chasing perfection in our apples and our bananas and in our lives and in our faces and in our bodies and in our curation on Instagram and making sure you make a video with your bra on, then you might miss opportunities to send a message that matters. A message that matters, yes. So maybe this video will land in somebody's inbox or whatever it's called. Feed, sorry, I'm showing my age. It will land in somebody's feed and they'll start to wonder about their own programmed, conditioned perfectionism, because it ain't you. You're not born seeking perfection. You're born seeking connection. And then you spend your whole life looking for it if you haven't received it yet. And it ain't out there. It feels like it's out there because everybody's telling you it's out there. Okay, that's enough. Bye. It's not the best to create content with unbrushed hair and no bra on and cutting chicken, but maybe the cutting chicken is okay. I was just preparing some food and thinking about how humans are so disconnected from our food. I'll tell you why. Why are you doing that? And then my mind went to the perfectionism economy and imperfect apples, imperfect fruit being sold, and the conditioning of perfection in our grocery store, and the message that sends, and the waste that happens because of this perfectionism in produce. All commodities, yes, getting things high quality is great, but at what cost? I think we got to get a little more grounded into reality of what we're doing here on planet Earth.